So this is the fantasy war on stereotyping, and the main character is a cheerleader. So she starts off here, and she's our first enemy. The footballer enemies take one hit from the pom-pom to kill, so she hits him, he's dead. And she can now come over here and eat some food, which is fruit, which gives her health, and also take an energy drink. And this allows her to use a special attack. One drink equals one special attack use, and it is a dance which stuns and confuses the enemy. So she comes over here and sees two enemies, and so she does a little dance, so like that, pom-poms, and then they're confused and stunned, and then she can just simply hit them and they will die, and then she can go on through here to the next bit. Okay, so she moves on through here and she hits this guy with the pom-pom, which kills him. She continues on through here and she can eat the bit of food that is there to regain some health if she's lost some, and she also learns a new skill which is kicking the ball, so she trains with that, and that is basically does the same damage as hitting with the pom-pom, so it's one shot still to kill. So she kicks this guy, kills him, comes over here to the challenge part, where she has to score a goal to progress on. So she shoots and she scores the goal there, and shoots up there, and she comes through here to the next bit. So you come in through here and you can grab some health if you need it, and another energy drink. You catch them off guard and you stun them and you kick them all over. You can get the football at them, and then you pick up this energy drink here and come through the gate into the skate park here, which you come across a skateboard enemy which is slightly tougher, and he's on a skateboard, so he's also faster, and you find out that when you hit him he doesn't die because he's got protective clothing on, which means that you need to now stun him. So you've got to stun when he comes back round, which means he's confused and he stops moving, and then you can basically hit him, kill him and knock him off his skateboard, take the skateboard and learn another new skill on how to skateboard, which is what you need to get over here to the next bit of the level. So you learn there, you can grab some health from the fight and another energy drink there, and then you go off onto the next bit. Okay, so now she's come on across the bridge here, which is the skate ramp, and she's got two enemies here to defeat, but they're also moving about quite speedy, so she needs to do a little stun dance to stop them in their tracks, and then simply kick them off. She's there, and then she sees this gate here, which finds that you can't get through without the key, which you can see. She looks over there, she sees it's over that railing. She comes over here, finds out that every time she goes on the skateboard she can't quite make it, and she falls off into that netting, which you have to climb back up this way to get back up. So she finds that she needs something else to get over there, so she comes on through here, and three guys here, and you simply just outmaneuver them all, because you're on a skateboard and they're standing, and just kick them all off. And then you come down here to the challenge. He basically challenges you and says if you win against him in a trick competition, then he will give you his bike, and if he wins he gets your skateboard. So basically you've got to just do tricks on the ramp. So he goes up and does his little flip thing, whatever he wants to do, comes back down, and he gets rated a certain amount of points, and then you go up and you can do your little pom-pom dance in mid-air or whatever you want to do a flip maybe. Come back down and you eventually win, and then you basically get his bike. Okay, so now you've got your bike, you come back through the way you came, and you can find that you can just grind easily along that. Come down here, grab some food if you need it for health, and also you acquire the key that is there. So you come back along here, grind back along the railing, and then come back down to the door, which you then open with the key, which is gates to the underworld where the evil god of stereotyping is. Okay, so now that you're back on your skateboard with your pom-poms, you go in here, and there's a little ramp in here, and you grab an energy drink at the end, and then you go through the portal to the underworld. Okay, so now that you're in the underworld, you've got your skateboard on your back so that you can walk along, and you open the first gates and you confront the enemy. He's got a sword, so you've got to be quite athletic to sort of dodge round his swoops of his sword, and eventually hit him with your pom-pom, knock his helmet off, and then you just knock him over because he's vulnerable when he hasn't got his helmet on. Energy drink there. And you come through the blue gates, yeah, into the next zone, and you've got some skeleton guards in here, and you use your stun straight away to stop them so they don't know what's going on, and then you can hit their suits off so they're vulnerable, and then you hit them with the pom-pom, or you can jump kick them, knock them over, knock that guy over, and then you come into the red gates. So this is to the next bit. Okay, so you come through here and you meet this guy, and he warns you about the crocodile guarding the treasure chest with the sword in that you need to defeat the god of stereotyping, and he warns you that the crocodile can't be stunned, so you got to watch out for that. And he also warns you of the dungeon, the traps in the dungeon, and the Black Knight. So you go through here and you eat some food to get some more health back if you need it, and also another energy drink. Come around here and you meet the crocodile alligator snapping away, and he goes to snap at you. You have to move, and you find that he's quite quick, so you have to grab your skateboard, put your skateboard on so you can outmaneuver him and hit him. So every time he jumps at you, goes to snap at you, you hit him in the back. You keep doing that until he finally dies, and then you can take your skateboard off. And then you come over to the treasure chest there, and you're here, and you open the treasure chest up to find the sword, which you have to swap for one of your pom-poms. Okay, so now that you have got the sword, you're ready to move on into the dungeon. Now that you're in the dungeon, you've got to watch out for traps like the one up here, which will fire out stuff at you, and you've got to dodge that. And also these flame things, which will burst out flames, and you've got to run past at the right time, and then wait and run past again. And you confront this guy, and you've still got an energy drink to use up, so you stun him to then knock his helmet off, like that. So you've knocked his helmet off, and then you can hit with this pom-pom. That's pretty quick to do, but you may have taken some damage because you don't have quite a big weapon, so you've got some energy drink here and some health to regain your health. So you take that energy drink. As you come around this corner, you get this guy, the Black Knight, throws a throwing knife at you, and you've got to dodge that, and then you've got to be really quick against him to make sure that he doesn't hit you with any of his throwing knives, and then you can hit him with your sword on his helmet, but you find out he's got two layers to his helmet, so you've got to do double the damage. There's one bit knocked off, and then you hit the second bit knocked off, and then he's vulnerable, and then you stun him. He's still got his blade, so you've got to watch out. So you're fighting, and you stun him, and then you hit him with your pom-pom to knock him over. Continue on up through here, and then you'll definitely need some health because that was a big battle. And then once you've grabbed the health, you continue your way up to the final boss zone. You climb up the ladder. Okay, so once you climb to the top of the ladder, you get in here and then you drop into the final boss arena, and this is where you confront the final boss. Small little battle with him, so you lock in sword with his axe, and eventually you lock swords and you hit the top of his helmet and knock the bat off there with your pom-pom, and this bat then flies away, and the bat then flies in and awakens the dragon, which then goes to help the god of stereotyping. Okay, so now that he's got his dragon, he can now fly around, and the dragon will shoot fire at you, and you've got to dodge that. So you put on your skateboard so that you're quick enough to escape, and you can pick up health and energy drinks, and it takes 2 stuns to stun the dragon, because you've only got 1 pom-pom on. Obviously you've only got half the dance power of your little dance that you do, so you stun it twice, and then you can come and kick the god off of here, and then break his helmet with your sword, and then once his helmet's off, you hit him with the pom-pom, and that is it. To finally complete it, you fly home on the dragon.